Good morning and happy Tuesday. Thank you for joining us here for Off the Desk. I'm Haley Cullen.
And I'm Julia O'Keefe. Yes, thank you for being with us. Hopefully you're staying warm out there. It was a singular degree. And then we had no degrees. And then we lost another degree and went into the negatives this morning. So cold.
Very, very cold.
Very cold.
Yes. We were talking a little bit about this yesterday, but today you could feel it out there. I was talking to Nick Nakis after he came in from doing his morning live shots and said, we had him inside yesterday reporting on the changes to vaccine recommendations when it comes to hepatitis vaccine. And then today was the Powerball jackpot is rising, which, this is the thing. We talk about behind the scenes stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
Our producers are tasked with, coming up with an idea for the reporter live shot, usually something that's of public interest, top stories of the day. You want to have at least one of those stories be a reporter story so they have stuff to work with. And around this time of year, as you know, Julia, as I have known, I'm in the same position.
Yeah.
There are just certain days that the topic, you still have to go out and be in the field and be in the community and report on different, categories of things.
Yeah.
But today I did feel bad. He was outside in front of a gas station because that's where you buy lotto tickets. But
yeah, it's brutal out there. And we got to get that kid to wear a hat.
He doesn't like to wear hats.
He said he's not a hat guy. And I told him, maybe. I told him when it gets...
let's do that for...
Should we? Okay. Yeah, it was funny. I tried to, last year we got gifted electric hand warmers and they gave me 2 for some reason. I think, I don't know. It was they could sense that I was, So I went to go give Nick one of them and he was like, oh, I already have some. And I was like, good, bring them out there today. So that was funny because I still have an unopened pack in my desk. But yeah, those are a great thing to have for anybody.
Funny story. Today's weather made me think of this, and I've told Julia this story. I've actually showed her the photo evidence.
This is good.
Last winter, I worked as a morning reporter at a different station, and I was reporting on something. I don't even remember what the story was, but I was doing a bunch of live shots outside, and I, at the same time, tried this new blush palette that I had gotten, and I'm in the dark. It's 4 in the morning. You're putting makeup on, and I'm in the car. So even the lighting in the car that I'm in, it's not the best.
Oh, you can't see.
And I'm with a photographer. I was friends with him, but he's not going to say, Haley, you might want to fix your makeup. You know what I mean? So I do my makeup in the dark in the car, and I'm thinking it looks fine. Tried this new blush or whatever. I also have fair skin, so I should know that you got to know your colors and what kind of enhances your features and maybe what will look not so good on you. I don't know. Anyways, I put this blush on, had it on all morning for hours, and then a viewer tweeted at me or messaged me on X and was something along the lines of rosy cheeks are another reason why we like you or something like that. And I was like, oh God. And posted a screenshot of what I looked like, and my cheeks were, if I could find the picture.
You need to find the picture.
Bright red, so embarrassing. And I was telling my coworkers a story. It was actually really funny to see back, that's what people saw at home. And they were all laughing because they're like, oh my gosh, I thought you were just that cold outside because it was single digit temperatures too. I'm like, at least I had that on my side that it just looked like I was really cold out there. I also don't think I had gloves that day. It's not good.
Oh,
reporter. So
brutal.
That was really embarrassing. It was one of my more embarrassing on-camera looks.
That's so funny.
You live and you learn. I have never used that blush again. Threw it in the trash. So, yeah. Moral of that story is don't do your makeup in the dark and also prepare for cold weather.
Yeah.
So you have your hats, gloves, scarves, all that good stuff.
Don't do your makeup in the dark. Well, I'm hoping that not as many people have to do their makeup in the dark like we do, but yeah, I do it in the glow of my computer screen. And some days I do get out there and I'm like, what did I just do?
This was last week. I was like, oh gosh, I did not blend this at all.
One day I got out there, I was like, oh, I forgot to put my eyebrows on. Things like that. Things like that. But yeah, you live and you learn, and Nick should have a hat. That's the moral of this.
Maybe we'll get him a hat. I mean, he has a hat. He just chooses.
He's not a hat guy. At some point, it's got to give.
You got to just, especially on a day like today where we're breaking records for low temperatures.
It always goes back. I tell the story a lot when people are like, "You're out there that early in the cold." It's like, yes, we are. One day last year, Springfield Public Schools had, I think, just a 2-hour delay because it was too cold in the morning, and there I was outside of Springfield Central High School, and the time ticker, I have a picture of it. It got down to -12, and there I am saying it's warning people about the dangerous cold, and then we were getting emails like, is Julia okay out there?
Yeah.
So Rich Sedever had to be like, she's fine, she's going back in the car to warm up now.
Go back into the car after you're hit.
Yeah,
that's the thing, is like, as much as it's like in the moment not fun when you're reporting out in the elements, you do get to go back into the car relatively quickly. It's just for those few minutes, because you want to make sure that you have to get out of the car within a few minutes of your live shot in order to do your checks, make sure that
everything.
everyone here can hear you and your mic's working and all that. And then you do your live shot, which is usually like a minute and a half.
And then you can go back in, blast the heat, get that seat warmer on. And also, when I think about it, it's like, yeah, well, even though it's kind of ironic that I was talking about how dangerous the cold was, I had to be out there, because if I was inside the studio, people would have also been like,
saying, oh, you're not even out
You don't even know how it feels. I can't talk about how it feels from inside the studio. So it totally makes sense why we have to do it. You just need all your hats, scarves, 7 layers of clothes, and hand warmers. And then and seat warmers in the car to get back in, blast that heat up.
All that fun stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It's also like that time of year, too, with the extreme cold. I'm getting such dry skin. I need to like replenish. I need to replenish my lotion and everything.
You have your 22 News lip balm right there.
I do.
Look at that. It's so good. I love that lip balm.
Me too. It's like a vanilla.
So good.
Flavor? Would you say flavor?
Yeah.
For chapstick?
Scent, flavor, type. I don't know.
No, let us know what you say when you're talking about. It's funny because this is like really resembles the EOS.
Yes.
Brand. And people in my life have kind of like not made fun of me, but been like, "You're using EOS."
Well, because that was
the 22 News brand.
Yeah, those were such an that's a blast from the past.
That's when I was younger.
Yeah, when we were growing up, it was such a thing to collect all of them, and it was like an aesthetic. Yeah. There was like, it was trending on Tumblr with photos of them everywhere.
Those were the days.
Yeah.
So yeah. All of that to say, it's cold this morning, so make sure that you bundle up, give yourself extra time to warm your car up, all that stuff. You know the drill, New England winters.
Yeah.
Also, what we did have Nick talking about today was the Powerball.
Yes.
Prize is going up, so almost $1 billion.
Almost $1 billion.
I asked Julia this morning, I go, do you think that you would like stop working?
I think you like have to. I think you're not supposed to keep your job, because anything that's attached to, like, people will target you to steal the money.
So if Julia just like or comes back, who knows?
That I would have to buy a ticket first before that's even. I haven't. I actually never have. I keep seeing these things, and
You've never bought one?
I've been gifted them, but I've never bought it. I guess I've been gifted like scratch tickets. I don't know. I guess that is. You can. Yeah, you can.
Sometimes. I don't even need to win the Powerball. I think if I won, like we just covered a story of someone, I think from Springfield, who won.
Yeah, the one on
$100,000. Yeah, off of a $10 scratch off. I'd be so happy to win.
Oh, I would be so happy.
I'd be happy to win like 1,000.
1,000, yeah.
That'd be really.
There's all my Christmas gifts.
Yeah, right.
And then some. yeah, that would be awesome. I would take that gladly. But yeah, this is the 7th largest in history. 930 million. And Sam, our producer, he knew he's been watching the numbers because he wanted to do the story soon. He said he likes to wait till the one gets to $1 billion.
Yeah.
But he's like, it's getting close. Figured we'd just do it now before someone wins it. Yeah. So
that's good.
Yeah.
So maybe buy a Powerball ticket to get you through the cold weather today.
Yeah. Have something to look forward to, like we said yesterday.
Right. The little things.
Little things.
All right. We're going to take a quick break here, and we'll be right back on this too.
All right, welcome back to Off the Desk on this chilly Tuesday morning. I'm trying to think of alliteration, but what to say cold and Tuesday? I don't know.
I don't know.
This thrilling, chilling Tuesday.
There you go, Julia. I was going to say, you probably have more of the impressive vocabulary. up with pretty like quick. It seems like it with your alliteration.
I don't know. I do a lot of crossword puzzles and I read a lot. I don't know if that helps, but
speaking of reading, have you read any good books?
I have. Well, I finished The Housemaid. I told you. I read I read it really fast. It was so good. And then I've been like, I used to be so against reading more than one book at a time, but now I switch back and forth now all the time, and I'm reading a couple different ones right now.
I do that too.
Yeah, based on the mood, spice things up here and there with a little mystery. Then you go to a feel good.
You know what's crazy? I wonder if that's correlated to, I just was reading this morning something about, there's more studies that are coming out when it comes to like the short form content that we are always, what is the word I'm looking for?
Like attention span, absorbing
on a daily basis, whether it's like TikTok, Instagram Reels, or whatever it is that you're looking, and how it affects your attention span, your focus, how long you're able. And I notice it, like there's sometimes if someone's recording like a minute long video, I'm just like, I'm losing interest. Yeah. That's so scary that's
terrifying.
You know?
No, I'm the same way. Yeah.
With books, maybe it's a correlation, like you lose interest in like a certain genre kind of quickly. And you're
maybe. I think for me, it's just I have so many things that I want to read, and there's just not enough time in a lifetime to read everything. And so I bounce back and forth. But I did sit down. I read The Housemaid in like 2 sittings. It was so good because I was gifted the book a while ago, but I wanted to read it before the movie because it's been on my TBR list forever.
10 days until
I know
the movie comes out.
It's coming out. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go see it. It was really good. Yeah, and then I'm reading a Dan Brown book. The book that technically comes before the Da Vinci Code. It's like the series of 6. Okay. He just came out with a new one, I think number 6 in the Robert Langdon series or whatever. And I was like, I never read anything else besides the Da Vinci Code. So I probably won't read them all in order, but I wanted to start with like his original one.
Yeah.
So I'm reading that. It's really good. It's a mystery thriller, historical fiction, and it's about there's like kind of a conspiracy about the Illuminati, and it's a lot about, I'm still in the beginning, but there was a man who was murdered, and he was a scientist but also a priest, and so he was exploring like the connections between science and religion, and he was setting out to prove that the Big Bang Theory did happen, and it's backed by both science and religion.
Oh, interesting.
So I just found out, like a crazy twist about his experiment, but he died, and they think that it was someone murdered him who was looking to get after his research about this all. So
that sounds like a good book.
Yeah, it's good. I love those types of mystery thriller. Yeah.
Good.
Are you reading anything?
I'm still reading the same book that my cousins and I did the book swap. This was like almost 2 months ago now, and it's like what you just said. The time to find to read has been like a little bit challenging. I'll go to read it before I go to bed, and then I'm like, after I read like a chapter, I'm tired.
That's the thing. That's what's hard. Yeah.
But it is. I mean, it's in theory, it's called A Flight. It's a book that you should read in like a couple hours. Like it's like a kind of a suspense drama type book. It's good. It's just like, I think I feel like it's the perspectives of 2 different people's stories, and they overlap.
Okay.
And you kind of guess what's going to happen at the end. But then I'm like, I don't know. My cousin said it's a little bit of a twist that you wouldn't think. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's not going to be where it's pointing right now. I only have maybe like 60 pages left or something.
Okay.
But I kind of am at the point it's not a bad book. It's just like I want to get it over with because I've been reading it for too long, and then start.
Yeah. I love a twist though. I feel like I read a lot of mysteries over the fall, and I would like keep notes and try to piece it together. And then I would get angry when it would be some absurd twist that doesn't make any sense. But then I would sit back and appreciate it. And I was like, wow, they accomplished exactly what they wanted to because it was so unpredictable.
Yeah.
So I have to appreciate it, but I try to solve the mystery, and then I get really upset when it goes a different way. That's like, have you ever read any of Lucy Foley's books? She's like,
that sounds so familiar.
The Paris Apartment. I just read, what did I just read? Oh, The Midnight Feast.
I've heard of that. Okay. The Midnight Feast was recommended to me after I finished The Housemaid, but I didn't.
Oh, really?
I didn't read it, yeah.
Oh, crazy. I'm going to not recommend it.
Really?
But I think I was just angry that the twist was I didn't see it coming, which it makes it for a good book. I was just mad. I was just mad.
Guess it,
yeah. And it's also like tons of different plot lines and tons of characters where it was hard to keep track of it. That's kind of why I started to take notes at first.
Oh, that's how I feel like I still haven't finished. I've been listening to A Little Life on
yeah,
Audible,
I remember you talking about this.
and I have to stop. It's a very long book. I think it's supposed to be like about a person's whole life. So obviously it's like spanning decades. And there's some heavy topics in it, but it also is the perspectives of multiple different people at different points in the book. And it doesn't indicate that to you. It's and like when you're listening to it on Audible, I'm not seeing it and like visualizing it in my own head versus when you're like reading. So there have been times I'd have to go back because I'll just listen to it in my car when I'm driving home from work or something. But it's kind of the same thing. Like, wait, who is this character? And they have a ton of side characters that you're like, and they randomly bring up in conversation that you're like, wait, who is this? Because you're thinking of all the people you meet over the span of your life. You know what I mean? So it changes.
And it's not like you can flip back.
You can't flip back. Yeah. I mean, it's a good book. And I see, because people kind of have different opinions on it. I just want to finish it. Yeah. But I had to take a break because you have to be in a certain kind of headspace to like read different types of books. And that one, like I said, it just like has a lot of heavy, darker themes in it sometimes that I'm like, let me read my flight book. The little mystery one is a little lighter.
There you go. I think, you have to be in the right headspace. I think that's why I've grown to appreciate. I think I'm reading 3 different books right now, and I'm fine with that. I just go back and forth when I want.
Yeah.
There's no rules. I've started I think part of this stems from, I can go off about, there's no rules. So I majored in English, and a lot of the time I was reading 3 books at once, but for 3 different classes because it was on a syllabus. Mm-hmm. And granted, I read amazing literature in college and I really enjoyed most of them. But I'm thinking about it, I was always told what to read, how to read it, and what I needed to find out. And now there's no ruals.
Yeah, there's no rules. Do it for whatever you like.
So I'm appreciating that now.
This is kind of on the spot question because I don't know if I would answer this, but is there a book that a lot of people seem to like that you don't like? That's like popular?
That's like
or something you read maybe in high school or college that everybody liked that you didn't like?
That's a tough question. I might have to think about it.
I think I'd have to
think about it. I'm sure there is. There are also some that I didn't like that I would have classmates that would gush over and love and just want to sit with.
Did you like, what was the one that was so popular in high school? Stay Golden, Ponyboy.
Oh, The Outsiders. I actually just started that again.
I loved The Outsiders. And so many kids in high school loved that book. My teacher was always like, this is always a fan favorite every year. I loved that one.
Yes, I did too. I read that. Yeah, I think I read it when I was young. And then my boyfriend wants to get into reading, and so we've been starting to read books together.
Oh, that's nice.
We did one, we read Project Hail Mary, which is coming out as a movie. I'm excited for that to come out. Ryan Gosling is starring in that.
Cool.
And I think in February it's coming out, so pretty soon. That's cool. It's like science fiction. And then he also wanted to read The Outsiders because he'd never read it, so I started that again. Yeah, which is interesting because I'm typically against reading books more than once.
Really?
This would be the first book besides Something for Class that I voluntarily read more than once. So we'll see how my adult self reads it versus when I was a kid.
I kind of would want to go back and reread the ones in high school that I liked. Like I liked the book Night.
Yes.
That was a really good book. We've talked about, we like that period of history, learning about the period of history.
I just like Night.
That was a good one.
I'm trying to think what else.
I liked The Lord of the Flies, even though it's kind of a weird book.
That wasn't my favorite. But
you didn't like that one?
I didn't love.
Yeah, that one like it wasn't like the best, but it's sticking out in my head as like I didn't hate reading it.
Mm-hmm.
I have other ones that were like I really liked in school, but.
Did you read A Tale of Two Cities? That was our big high school, our English.
I think my sister
I really liked it actually. It's the French Revolution. So again, like a similar period in history that I liked. I do too. I do too. Especially ones that in high school, especially reading that because I was learning about that in history at the same time that I was analyzing it in a literature class. It clicks. It clicks. Yeah. So, such a nerd.
We both really liked school.
If you can't tell, school was fun.
It was fun for us.
Yeah.
But I don't even know how we were going to talk about something else. We started talking about books.
It's off the desk. It's off the desk.
There are no rules, as Julia
There's
said.
no rules. Yeah. We could talk about the national days before we take a quick break here.
Okay.
Horrible segue on my part, but it's National Christmas Card Day. Happy December 10th. Happy National Christmas Card Day. I
didn't do a Christmas card this year, which I'm kind of regretting. I guess I could probably just like, I was thinking about maybe taking my like pregnancy announcement photo
Yeah,
and
you
just
could
like
do
using
that.
that as
Yeah.
you know what's funny? I had this feeling. So back in the summer, my in-laws, we had like a family party and they wanted to take a group family picture, so they did it on like the timer.
Sorry, drop my pencil.
You're good. Of someone's cell phone or whatever. And in the photo, the photo's fine. Like I look fine, but it's like I put my hair up like in this. I had my hair done nicely,
Okay.
but it was hot out
Yeah.
summer. I put my hair in a clip, and like we're sitting on the deck. So the way that I'm sitting, it's just I'm just kind of like my hair up in a clip, and it's like not horrible, but it's just not the best picture. But my father-in-law like loves that photo. He put it as his background. He's like, it's so nice to have the whole family together, and he framed it for all of us. Like he printed it out and framed it, so I have it in my house.
That's awesome.
Like, okay, and then I get a Christmas card from them yesterday, and I go, I guarantee you, it's that family photo with my hair up.
Is it?
And it is.
Oh, look at that.
I mean, it's fine. I wish I went back and changed my hair, but yeah, I've received a few Christmas cards so far. Not that
from
many.
Chris Bazakis.
Chris
gave us his. Yes.
His wife and his dog Hershey.
Yes.
Very
I think
cute.
the days of the Christmas card photo in my family, they're long over. We've tried our best, but especially with all of us being away at college recently, like I'm the only one home. Yeah. I'll do one with my dogs, sure. Like I'm not going to, but I could.
That would be funny if you did it by yourself.
Just by myself, yeah.
Sent it to everybody.
Yeah, it was also one of those things where I'm sorry if my mother's watching, but she knows she's not super technologically. She's a little technologically challenged, so she would text
you later and be like,
"No, but she knows. She knows.
I hope she texts you something like." Using invisible ink or like the stuff that you use sometimes.
She doesn't know how to do that.
It'd be like, I know what I'm doing, Julia.
I love invisible ink. Yeah, but she would have to go. She never did it online or anything. She would like to go in person to Walgreens or CVS and sit there and do it on the kiosk thing, but it would never go correctly. She'd always struggle. It would always print out with a different aspect ratio or a different background or something. It's never. It didn't really click. So then I was in charge of the Christmas card, and then I didn't. It's hard. It's hard. So I applaud everyone who does it, and still they're great to receive. They're great to receive, and we know that a lot goes into it.
We do appreciate it. It's fun to look at.
Yes, it is. Happy National Christmas Card Day.
There you go. Send yours out if you haven't already.
Yeah, it's getting close. Yes. Getting close.
All right, we'll be right back.
All right, welcome back to these last few minutes of Off the Desk. I'm Julia O'Keefe.
And I'm Kaylee Collins. So we already went over, we forgot to mention that it's also National Pastry Day.
Yes, have a pastry.
In addition to National Christmas Card Day. So I haven't had a pastry in a while. Maybe I'll go try to find one this morning.
Me either, but maybe you could find one at Starbucks where...
Good segue, Julia.
Yes, I redeemed myself. Where there is now we brought it to you back a while ago. I'm trying to find the exact offer. The barista cup, when it was
it created
the hottest
so much
thing
chaos
on earth. Honestly, it created so much chaos. Yeah, people fighting for each other to get their hands on this bear cup.
That again, was $30
to each their own. So now Starbucks is offering a contest where you can enter to win one. It started yesterday and it goes till January 4th. I'm going to look up there's something more about how you have to enter.
I think it's like up to 17,000. Is that what it was?
Oh, is that what it is?
It was a good amount of people that could win a barista.
I just spelled barista wrong, but does anyone ever spell barista right? Let me know.
Yeah, because it is barista.
Barista.
Like a bear.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw something similar. I was at Target, I think last week, and I was doing some Christmas shopping, and I'm sure you could find these at a lot of different retailers or online now. It was a little kind of knockoff barista type cup that was selling for a lot less. And it's cute if you want to have it to add to your kind of Christmas collection, Christmas decor.
For sure.
Go for it. But I guess if you can win one, that'll be nice.
I finally found it after not spelling barista correctly. It's so funny, though, how we're saying, oh, yeah, I found a knockoff barista cup, because before it was just a cup shaped like a bear that probably existed, but,
Wait, I just got a notification. Alex Earl posted a video.
Oh, is it going to be about Braxton? I don't
Turn
know.
the audio off. Just
what if it's not though?
well, that's what I mean.
Oh, you turned it off.
It's an ad.
It has nothing to do with her ex-boyfriend.
I would have given a live update.
That would have been breaking news on Off the Desk.
News.
Whoa. Anyway, this contest ends January 4th. It offers chances to win free drinks, food, Starbucks gift cards, bonus stars, the viral barista cold cup, and Starbucks for life. They will be giving out 17,000 of the cups to winners of the mobile game.
I was going to ask, like, how do you play or how do you get involved?
Ooh, you can embark on a virtual journey through 4 festive cities, Seattle, Milan, Tokyo, and New York City. Each week begins with a new city and a free prize play, which is a chance to win an instant prize, such as those items. Additionally, members who play the game each week will also be automatically entered into the sweepstakes to win Starbucks for life.
Oh.
Yep. So that's rewards, I think, for life.
You could try that. You could get a scratch-off ticket or a Powerball ticket and
you can
test your luck.
Jinx. It's almost like that was the next obvious thing to say in that sentence.
That's why we said it.
That's why we said it, but jinx nonetheless.
All right. I almost just choked on my own saliva there. We're going to end the show there and join us back here tomorrow, Weather Wednesday. I believe Chris will be back.
Chris is back.
So he can talk a little bit more about the weather for the rest of this week. And we hope you stay warm. Have a nice rest of your Tuesday.
Yeah, we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.